Well, few words about Parsitalia. Parsitalia is a pure developer, pure Italian developer. So we just active on development. So during this seminar, we want to offer this point of view, this angle of the market. We traditionally were working on residential portfolios, and then within a change in management, we are trying to reposition, try and catching the international standards and needs. That means more residential portfolios, office and shopping center. In the next future, probably also outside of Rome, because now we're very local. But at the same time, we want to offer what probably the international investors are looking for. That means reliability and transparency, because this particular segment in Italy, apart from the crisis, has been always very caring about transparency and reliability in terms of organization and capacity to perform through the international standard needs. And that's it. I mean, this is a very, very long change, because we need to change the culture of this of the people working in and the professionals working in this segment, but slowly and within the contribution of international investors we're dealing on, with international developers we're dealing on. I think that little by little we're doing that.
Great, thank you. Luca.
Thank you. And, I'm Luca. I work in Prelios. Prelios is an asset manager operating in Italy and in Germany. It is a listed company on the Milan Stock Exchange, and let's say the company maybe is well known with the former name that is Pirelli Real Estate. It is a very institutional player dealing in the real estate sector, both in the management of real estate funds, in the management of the non-performing loan through a credit servicing platform, and covering also all the technical services in the real estate business. As of today, we manage about 9 billion euro, of which about 5 billion are in Italy, and the remaining are in Germany. The company has been subject to an important restructuring in 2012 because it was part of the Italian crisis, according to a business model that has been changed because it involved in the past both the property company business and the service platform business. Now the company, after that important restructuring with the introduction of new institutional shareholders, act as a pure asset manager for third-party investors. Basically, and now we are more than happy to be part of this new cycle on Italy, and we trust that it is a good moment to enter into the country. But let's discuss about it later.
Great, thank you.
Good morning.
Giovanni.
My name is Giovanni Paviera. I am in the first month of my activity in Cassa, Depositi e Prestiti. This is a good news, not only because Cassa, Depositi e Prestiti decided to select me, but because it's the first time that in the real estate sector for the government there is someone that spend all the working life in the private sector. I spent the last 8 years in Generali Group when I was responsible for the Italian portfolio that was mainly 10 billion euros. What is the activity of Cassa Depositi e Prestiti? Generally speaking, the main target for Cassa Depositi e Prestiti is supporting Italian economic growth. What they means in real estate. In the real estate activity, Cassa Depositi e Prestiti started very far from the disposal of assets, because the first activity was the social housing initiative. The first was the creation of one Italian real estate fund with a commitment of 2 billion to invest in social housing. Today, the social housing activity is very successful because the investment was completed for 1 billion euro, and there are more or less 1,400,000 of square meter of new houses. Then the activity in the disposal are mainly from two different angles. The first angle is the portfolio that Cassa Depositi e Prestiti bought at the end of 2013 from the government, are a portfolio of 50 assets with a value of 500 million euro. The second angle is a company named Fintecna Immobiliare that was acquiring from the Cassa Depositi e Prestiti last year. In the Fintecna Immobiliare, the new name is Cassa Depositi e Prestiti Immobiliare. There are a big portfolio of development project that is with a value of 2 billion and 2 million of square meter. What is the main target of my activity, that I am responsible for the real estate activity in Cassa Depositi e Prestiti, is to sell asset. Obviously, I want to be clear on this. The asset that we have to sell are not asset rented by the government, because this asset was contributed 10 years ago, I believe, into big fund that was FIP and Patrimonio. The portfolio is today a portfolio that need to work, so are more or less development project, not only greenfield. There are some very interesting assets, but is necessary to work. We are very open, so we want to sell, but we are open to create joint venture. We are sure to have a joint venture with the financial partner, but also with operational partner, because we are more or less 200 persons that work in real estate, but the total number of square meter to develop is around 4 million of square meter. So it's a very big activity. Thank you.